Hey, hello, welcome to the video. So, just finished a run with my puppies. Hold on, I gotta show you the puppies. Oh, there they are. Oh my god. So, I felt like shit this morning. I do every morning. I wake up, I'm so anxious. I don't wanna run. Not wanting to run, it's like, but I got to. It's got a little injury, and like put it off a day later to recover. Got to do it twice every day, and so far yesterday I ran twice. I ran twice, and I felt better. I still need like a gym sesh, which today I get to go to the gym. My mother is taking me this morning, and well, before she's gonna drop me off, and then she's going to church, and I'm gonna be there for 2 hours, and I'm gonna get my workout in, and I'm gonna make it a good 2 hours. I know what to do if I'm at the gym for 2 hours. I know I can do a lot of fucking sets. I'll do a lot of squats, a lot of deadlifts, and then like rest 15 to like 20 minutes between some of the sets, and I can get an awful lot of volume in because my bike stopped working. I lost my key, and then I tried putting in my old battery, like to a different battery, the wrong key into the thing, hoping that would work or something, and then I put it in, and then it turns a little bit, goes to the left, and then it shuts off. And then it shut off, and like, fuck, I'm pissed off about that. And a day later, I asked my mother to get a new key, and like there is a second key. And I go and I turn the battery back on, and it doesn't work. Like the power turns on and everything, and it shows that when you rev it that it's pulling power. But what the wheel does is just like zzz, zzz, it just like move. It shakes just the teeniest bit, and then it just doesn't move. It doesn't do anything. You hear a little buzz, like something's happening, and then so my bike stopped working. So I'm not going to the gym as frequently as I thought. But I think I'm gonna have a resurgence once I get my bike. I'm gonna be appreciative of it because sitting around not going to the gym is like kind of how it's difficult to motivate myself in this environment to just want to do like squats with that kettlebell over there. I'll do like 20 squats and do 3 sets of those at minimum, or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. Really, I can go pretty high with it because it's such a lightweight. Throughout the day, that I can get a lot of volume done, and it helps. And then I have a bar outside, and these things help me maintain my muscle mass in between gym sessions where I can lift heavier. Um, got a haircut. Was gonna grow it out. I wanted to grow it out like really long and bushy, and like it's just gonna take a while. Like I'm pretty vain. I like things. I think fashion in its most nuanced sense, or that fashion has nuance to it, like beauty, artistry. I have taste. I enjoy um, art for the sake of art. So a painting can be enjoyable to me. I wish this place had more paintings. I think that's something that's gotta happen. But um, I enjoy aesthetics. I think that like looking good is so important. Um, of course, it's only appearances. Like I think it's far superior to be of like if you're someone of the character of you just see someone and you consciously, actively know that that's just the appearance, and then you gotta investigate their character. Like that's a preferable priority in life. Looking good, it only goes so far. Like ultimately, like you could dress like a homeless man, and like if you really knew how to talk, you could go up to anybody dressed like a homeless man, and you're gonna have more access to places. Your mouth will give you access to more places than your clothes will, in some sense, if you really fully work on it. And like keeping your mouth, like being persuasive, being courageous, being witty, being loud, and kind of just confident, displaying that around, like it just makes you feel better when you treat yourself and you act in a way that makes other people treat you with respect. Like just that you got some chops on you, like that you can kind of speak, you can formulate things, you got some shit figured out for yourself. Being able to fluently address things that come to mind that you want to address, subjects, and bring them into speech and espouse on details of things that can be presented to an audience, or just presented as a lesson or a taught, like being able to give a speech. Like it's a difficult skill to be able to handle. Like I've had a few moments that I was able to just capture everybody in the room, and like I was in the sauna and I was able to capture everybody in the room and make the room just like enthralled. We're all on the same subject. There's a story, there's a something that's bringing us together that our focus is on, and it's interesting. And just like these sparse moments that you get where there's just this beautiful balance of socializing and speaking and listening and care, and like just these amazing things that I long after. I really cherish the 30 minutes that I get to have a chat with someone in the sauna from somewhere, anywhere. Like, I just find that personally, whenever I've been in someone's life, particularly with my friend Jessica, I learned how this happened with my neighbor. But whenever I'm in somebody's life, it's like I just turn into their like counselor. Basically, I turn into their therapist in some sort, and they just tell me so much things. They tell me so many things, and I'm just baffled, and it's so interesting. And like people just tell me things that like I'm able to help them through. Like if someone's got PTSD or whatever, or they got a story, or they don't know who's wrong or who's right, or like what's going on, or there's drama, or there's a fight, or there's just some serious relational issue. Like I'm bloody excellent at handling that sort of thing. In like I love those kind of open conversations where someone just like just tells me their life, because it's like I'm actually the sort of person that you could tell your life to, and like actually trust that information is going to be used for good and not against you, and not like I know how to handle it. I don't have an ego about it. I don't care personally to take any of that and have a feud with any of the information. Like being disconnected in your ego, like in that, like just you become trustworthy when you stop playing these little games of comparison and competition, and just like seeing this microcosm of the world as like the local interactable world as a competition. It's like it's a idea that it's this perspective that sees so many limitations and doesn't understand the abundance and the amount of real estate there really is in the world competition of goods and services and like entertainment and people and friends and like there's such a surplus and people aren't like taking up much space whatsoever with what they're doing. Most people are like passively sitting around in their house most of their time and like just collecting their things in their environment, and like there's not really a whole lot of grabbing going on, like and like things like monetary gain, they're somewhat arbitrary and fickle anyways. It's like if you have the money, you don't I don't know what I'm saying with that. I don't really know. The If you have the money, though, like it improves your life definitely to a degree that you can buy these tools, you can buy appliances, addages to your house, or whatevs that allow you access to certain activities. But like ultimately, like the main goals in life stay the same. It's like what's gonna get you a better satisfaction than going out on a run, and what's going to get you a better time than just a good chat with someone, like a real, like you feel heard, you feel like they understood you, that you understood them, that you were on the same wavelength, you both got the amount of time that you wanted to speak in some perfect ratio. It's I don't really know. 12 minutes. Find my e-cig. Messes with my thought process, but it's such a habit in my head now. It's just hit the e-cig a lot when I'm like, just use it whenever I'm nervous and just whenever I have a negative notion going on, just anything stressful event, just hit the e-cig, and then instead of oh feel sad, like there's a bit of a spike of dopamine. It's so generating content. I don't know how I'm gonna get all organized, get perfect shots, and just like edit all these videos and put out content that's higher quality. It seems so colossally complicated to me. I have to do more footage on my GoPro, and then I need to transfer the footage to my PC, and then I need to edit it, and I don't know what that entails. I don't know how much work that is. I don't know. Maybe I'll fall in love with the editing process. Maybe I'll just fall apart. But, you know, this morning I was feeling pretty anxious. I felt really bad, but I got up and I went out on a run with my puppies, and I feel a lot better. I don't understand how people live their lives. Like, I look at my mother, she seems so calm and fine in the morning. And me, I just wake up and I'm just filled with anxiety. And like I gotta go exercise immediately. Like, how do normal people get through life without being, are they on drugs? I think they're on drugs because like not exercising is one of the worst things that I can imagine someone could do to themselves to make their life just so much more like neurotic. Should have gotten shorter, like just buzzed. I would have liked it shorter on the sides. I guess I'll end this with a song. Or maybe I should just make a separate video with a song. Yeah, that's the video.